I still believe that there are a lot of really great players in that locker room. We're going to continue to coach them the only way that we know how, and we're going to continue to develop the young guys and all those things. So we just got to get better. We got to get better all the way around. So circumstances aside, we've just got a lot of work to do.
I mean, 7 hours is a long game.
It is a long day, and in 7 hours, just from the game, just from when the game started to now, you're not even including the coaches meeting beforehand, the film session, and all that. So, but yeah, that's, like I said, they had to deal with that too, and yeah.
Sorry, last question for me at least. What do you take away from losses like this? Like, what's the big takeaway?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things. I think one thing for us is, you really saw how engaged our guys were in the second half. And you wish that you didn't have to drop down and have such a big deficit to learn that engagement equals, success. But again, it's a lesson you can learn. It's something you can take out of this that hopefully you don't have to repeat again. I think just from a communication standpoint, defensively in the first half, there's no one in the gym. So you should be able to hear everything that's going on. Our guys should be able to be calling out plays and calling out coverages. And we didn't have that in the first half. And at a bare minimum, what you can take away is second half we were flying around, we were talking to each other, we were communicating at a high level, the bench was engaged. And that's what a championship team looks like. And so for us, we can take that away and carry that into, the next, the rest of the season.
Just to expand on that,
Yeah.
Maine's a top team, right? They're 9-1. They're probably going to be a top team all throughout the year. But the way you played second half of that third quarter and the fourth quarter, could you look back perhaps on this game and say this is a game that maybe shows what we need to do to get to that point?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think, again, you give up 24 threes, they shoot 50% from three. They're a very talented team. But again, to overcome those things, you can do all that just by simply communicating, just by simply being engaged, by being a great teammate. And for us, that's something we're still learning. It's something we're still committed to, and it's something we're going to continue to strive to be. So absolutely, you take some positives out of that second half. You just wish you never had to get to that point. But again, at the end of the day, you've got to pull a lesson from everything, and that's the lesson we're going to take from this.
Do you find little silver linings in things like the Romero game?
Absolutely. Yeah, no question. I think, I'm a pretty positive person by nature. I'm someone who has attacked every day of my 41 years on earth with a gracious and a mentality of gratitude. So I do always try to find a silver lining in everything. And I do think, the way Twiggy played was pretty special today. So, hopefully he can sustain that because we need his size. We need his length. We need his rim protection. So, hopefully, the way he played will carry on for the rest of the season as well. Yeah.